Hello everyone, this is Mick here, and I'm about to put out the second release of the version 4 beta, and I wanted to show you a few things that have changed in the last couple weeks or new features that I think are going to be important as we're building out your sites, getting ready for the first day of school. So first off, here under user information, sections aren't here anymore, and since version 3, what we used to call professions and are now groups have also moved. And I wanted to just point out there's information here about how you now set those up. Basically, they're right here. And this is a WordPress way of doing it. They're actually WordPress taxonomies now. Groups, the cool part is that you can actually create different types of groups. So you can have professions, but you can also have table groups and go on and on with their 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of grouping. Sections are set up, no categories here, just straight tags. And these are important because these are how you sort people on the clipboard right here. So you can sort by period, you can sort by group, and your clipboard changes. Clipboard's working now, this first page. Messages and activity are not up yet. With activity not working, that means at this moment there's no way for an admin to assign loot to a user. That should be up within a week. That's the last major feature that needs to be done here. And you can see here, this is coming soon. Let's see. On the clipboard here, we now have 3 different types of links. You can go directly to a user's profile page, their stats panel, or link to their website. And that's all set up back here on their profile page. Let's take a look at that. So back here on their profile page, they put their website in here, but as we go down, there's some new options here. There's now an avatar, which is different than the profile picture. You can turn this on and off in the options page. If you have this on, the avatar overrides the profile picture. And in fact, you can turn the profile picture off if you want to just not confuse your users and have just local avatars. Sections and seats also populate right here, so students can self-assign their own section and seat. I'm thinking about, as a feature in the future, allowing this to be toggled off so that, once students have self-selected, a teacher can toggle this off, and that way they would be in charge of changing the seating chart. It also takes away an opportunity for students to perhaps cheat by toggling into periods they're not in to gain access to items. There's a different type of picture here now called the headshot, and some questions here, nickname and about me. You can customize these questions back here, and you can add your own questions, which then students answer on their profile page. Cool part about this, these are just for you and them, but now when I go to a student's stats panel, here I made a fake user here, first thing I get is a headshot of them, their actual photo, and about them. If you're like me and you have classes, I have classes of 38 students, 5 periods, this could be great because remembering who's who when I'm looking at the avatar can be difficult. And it also helps me get to know them a little bit. Worth noting, off the leaderboard now, students' names no longer take you directly to their stats panel. So users will not be able to see other students' stats panel. Instead, they get a little stats panel light here about those other users. So if they click on these other users, they get that basic information about them. Badges. Haven't changed the way badges work. If you haven't set up badges yet, they're no longer just upload an image and grab the image ID. They're right here. They're also a taxonomy. You can reorder them just like any other taxonomy now. At least once you have GameOn installed. If you're not using GameOn, taxonomies are not orderable. You add an image to them there. And now when you go over here to quest maps, you can now assign badges directly to maps. So you don't have to put them in at the end of the last quest. You can say this map has a badge on the end of it, or a particular chain has a badge on the end of it. And then you can use those to lock items, lock other chains, or I'll also show here in the stats panel. And the stats panel shows every badge that's available. I just used one picture for most of my badges. But once a badge is available, or once a badge is earned, it shows here. So students know what they still have to work on and what they need to gather. That's it for the major new features. Have fun building your site. Please, if you find bugs, if you see things that aren't working, report them on the gameful.me forum. Can't fix them if I don't know they're there. I plan on having everything fixed that's reported by the end of the month of July, if possible. Definitely through that first week in August. It should be playable right now, as is, unless there's those bugs out there, again, that I don't know about yet. Thank you.